I'm Daniele Pirini, as the speaker kindly introduced me, and I'm here to talk to you about B-Plas. The aim of B-Plas is to reduce the amount of sludge going to disposal and to convert a fraction of the organic content of the sludge into a bio-based, biodegradable bioplastic, which is PHA, polyhydroxyalkanoates. The B-Plas process can be divided, as you can see, into two main modules, a sludge module and a PHA production module. Today we will focus just on the first one. Here, the organic sludge is treated at high temperature and pressure in the hydrothermal carbonization reactor, where the solubilization takes place. Then the treated sludge is fed to a consortium of anaerobic bacteria in the anaerobic digester, where the soluble part of the sludge is fermented to volatile fatty acids and, for example, acetic acid. Finally, a filter press provides the solid-liquid separation, where the nutrient-rich filtrates undergoes other steps in the process to yield the bioplastic. And the cake can be disposed of like the sludge before the treatment, because both the hydrothermal carbonization and the anaerobic digestion doesn't worsen the disposal properties of the sludge. In the study presented today, we treated with HTC prototype at lab scale and a filter press at lab scale, three types of sludge coming from a urban wastewater treatment plant, which are a primary sludge, a mixed sludge, and a post-anaerobic digestion sludge. For the primary sludge, the thermal treatment greatly affected the settlability of the suspended solids, and as you can see, in just over 30 minutes, we reached we decreased the volume of the sludge by over 60%. And the solubilization can be seen thanks to the higher ratio between the total suspended solids and the total solids in the post-treated sludge than before. This sludge in the filter press yielded a cake with a dry percentage of 57% by weight, and as you can see, we obtained this result in just over 1 hour. For the mixed sludge, the settlability wasn't really affected, but this was an expected result because the samples was taken after a thickening process. But we still can see the efficacy of the treatment because of the higher ratio between the total suspended solids and the total solids in the post-HTC sludge than before. And in this case, in just over 2 hours, we obtained a cake with a dry percentage of 46% by weight. For the last sludge, the post-anaerobic digestion sludge, we can see that the settlability was once again affected, and we reached half the volume of the original sludge in more or less 30 minutes, and still we can see the efficacy of the solubilization thanks to the higher gap between the total suspended solids and total solids. In this case, just the settled part was fed to the filter press, and in less than 3 hours we obtained a cake with a dry percentage of 41%. So, in conclusion, the typologies of sludge studied showed overall good to excellent performance in the solid-liquid separation after the hydrothermal treatment. And we obtained the result without the use of any filtration conditioning. And also the thermal treatment that decreases the duration of the filtering process, and the sludge hasn't particularly worsened characteristic for the disposal. Thank you for your attention. For any question, I'll be at the poster stand.
Now I would like to invite John to present his work on ZZ analysis system for membrane filter presses and